what does one do on Christmas Eve? Bob made 2 new beds right here. This was, let's see if we can look at right here. We had all raised beds with that concrete block. He took all that down and then dug up what he had laid a lot of this. Are you laughing at me? I thought he was laughing at me. He had laid down all of this wood chip mulch, and it's all turned to dirt. So then he was just able to kind of dig that up and make rows. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 beds, hopefully for sunflowers. And then I was in the hoop house. Hopefully I'll show that. I don't feel like walking in there right now. But I cut down the sunflowers, and then I laid more compost on top of those rows to get that ready for March planting. What?
I'm running out of chips. Another chip drop.
Oh yeah, we definitely need another chip drop. He is getting the wood chips and then putting them in the pathways. I've put the mulched leaves on that row and this row, and now he's putting the wood chips in the pathways, and then we'll put wood chips in the pathway here, here, and there. These are the 2 new rows he made today.
Getting the garden ready for Santa.
That's what it is.
Instead of cookies, he gets a head of broccoli.
That's right. Oh, I cut your head off on that one. We are a year 2 flower farmer. Look, how do you say 2? 1, 2.
1, 2.
Look, my head's cut off because of the light.
1, 2.
1, 2. 1, 2. That's how you say 2, not 1, 2. Year 2 flower farmer. We are in zone 8 now because of the change in I don't know, whatever, USDA.
The famous Shauna pause.
I don't know, I have to think about it. I don't ever plan what I'm going to say on here. I have to think about it. This is what we call our lower garden. How many acres do you think that we garden on? Like this one and the top one. What do you think that is? Half acre. So we garden on about a half an acre. We are outside the city limits of Indian Trail, and we have basically, we just sell right now at a flower stand right on our property. That's what we did last year. We're hoping that we'll have more this year. I would like to do a CSA. Oh, look, you can see the horses in the background. Look how pretty that is. There's Surrey and Aaron. We have 2 horses. 3. 1, 2, 3 dogs. And a whole bunch of chickens.
1, 2, 3 cats.
3 cats, 2 barn cats, 1 indoor cat. And then there's our pond. The pond looks really pretty right now. Bob's been working on that, trying to get the green goop out of the pond. That's pretty much it for us, right? Can't think of anything else exciting. So there we are in a nutshell, hoping to expand. Here's one dog. This is Toby. He would be obsessed with his ball. Can you tell? It's very good. This is the oldest dog on the farm. Let's see if I can zoom in. Look at Bud. He's just chilling. I don't want to wake him up. There's our barn. And if you've seen some other videos, if not, you need to go check them out. But there is the rainwater irrigation system right there at the barn. Toby mad at me because I won't throw. I was gonna go over to the horses, but look, they moved. They knew I was coming. Like, no, I don't want to be on video. I'm actually trying to go take y'all to the hoop house. So here is the lower garden. Bob's still working on the pathways. There's the pond, the barn. Over there, there's one group of chickens, if you can see them. Oh my gosh. Crazy. And here's the old girls right here. And there's their cute little coop. And then there's the hoop house. So I am going to show you what I did in the hoop house today. Again, check out the sunflower videos and you'll know what it looked like prior to this. Still haven't cleaned up all my mess, but very good. All right, so I just cut all the sunflowers down and then weeded and then laid a layer of compost on top of all these beds. And I have no idea why, but I felt like I should water. Do not ask me why. Did not read that anywhere. I just felt like I should because it doesn't get any rain in here and I kind of wanted everything to settle, so I did. And then this will sit until March, when these will get planted with sunflowers. Hopefully those sunflowers in March will bloom for Mother's Day. Ah! These are just some succulents that I've propagated over wintering. And then look how big my little baby eucalyptus. So these are eucalyptus that I've been growing in here. All right. And then this is the upper garden. This is basically our front yard. This is our circle gravel driveway, front yard, which if you've seen previous videos, you can see how it used to be all grass. Tilled that up and made the flower garden in the front yard. And there's the flower stand that was kind of over here. We moved it to here to do a drive-through flower stand. So there's the house, there's the upper garden that's in the front yard, and the flower stand. Obviously, there's our road so people can come in, drive through, get their flowers, and drive out. It's pretty self-sufficient. And then over here, you can see Bob working where I just was, the lower garden, the pasture, the pond, and workspace. We don't share too much on here, but we also refinish furniture. Bob builds furniture that is what we do. It's a full-time gig, so that's where I paint. He's over there looking at me. That's where I paint, refinish the furniture. There's a piece under there that I'm currently waiting to do. And then we've got the workshop. So this would be the workshop, and this is where Bob does most of his woodworking. But I also took over that somewhat, in that this is a table we're refinishing. So we've done the top, painted that, working on the seats over here. But this would be my seed starting station over here. So this is the lights, the heating mats. This is where I start our seeds in the workshop. I have some amaryllis now over here that I'm growing for Christmas presents. And then look at all these little succulents that need to be potted up. Oh my goodness. Lots to do. So we just thought we'd do a little introduction and just tell you guys maybe a little bit about us, in that we are a year 2 flower farmer, because I always mean to say that at the beginning of our videos. I don't say it. And then I'm putting the video together and I just don't have it, and I don't feel like going back and trying to redo it. So whatever, I just go with it. And so I just thought maybe I'd put a little, this is who we are. This is our place. This is what we do. Our full-time gig, Bob, actually, he's a handyman. He builds furniture. We refinish furniture. I paint the furniture. All of that. It's kind of hard to quickly say what that is. But that is our full-time gig. Part-time gig is the flower farm. And then we would like to expand that, hopefully. This year will go a lot better than next year. We're hoping, fingers crossed. And so just follow along, and we really appreciate, obviously, if you subscribe and follow along. Any questions? Ask.